So me and Ozzy are out again today on the canal. This one isn't going to be like a full, sort of in-depth sort of training video today. It's going to be a combination of a training video and an update video on the training. It's more of an update on the training. Got a shoulder mount for my on my camera. You guys just saw a shot from that, a B-roll shot, and I just realised, so I got this scarf on. It's a bit of a pain in the butt to put the microphone somewhere, and I went to put it like up here, and it like magnetised to there, and I thought, oh, maybe the shoulder mount for my camera also works for the microphone. Bit of an interesting thing. But we haven't made any massive sort of revelations with the training quite yet, or not as much as I'd like to. So I will do some training in this video, but it's going to be more of just a quick update, I guess. Quick update and a bit of a view of where we're walking. Just a nice little chilled out video. In. No. You sit him down. In. Good boy. There we are. Good boy. We'll do this a little bit more live than we normally would. As you can see, he's still got the tendency to pull, but the in part of things is kind of working. It's super distracting at the moment. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but as I said before, over there is the motorway. Last time we did this along here, we did it on a Sunday, so it was a lot quieter. We're going to do this a bit live POV at the moment. So you can see he's still pulling. He's not super bad with it, but I really need him to be back here. So we're doing, oh, good boy. We also got to remember to do the good boys as well and give him treats and stuff. So here's the thing, you come back, bring him in. Now he's checked. You checked with me a little bit then. Good boy. There you go. Right. You see this? This is another I'm trying to do. The idea is keep the treat in front of him like this. And hopefully, because I'm keeping the treat down by here where you can see in the video, and he wants the treat enough. See, I wanted him to like follow the treat. Here we go. Good boy. Lead isn't tight at all. Walk nice. Let's see how far we can get. Now, I'm going to look up, so I'm not even looking at him right now. You guys can see him because obviously you got the camera. See, loses interest. So what we're going to do is we're going to slow down our walk. See, that's the best that's worked in a while. And he's straight away off, but I can bring him back in pretty quickly. The idea though is to not have to keep stopping to bring him back in. So we're going to show him the treat. You're not taking it. Right. I was told to do this between my fingers and keep my hand in by my side. So I'm not looking at him, I'm not paying any attention to him, he's just paying attention to me. Good boy. Good boy. Walk nice. Walk nice. Good boy. There we go. Oh, sorry mate, we dropped it. But again, he's straight away off, he's head in front of me. He's still on the lead at the moment. But let's switch him around. And I can get him to come back in close. So if I stop now, he's right next to me down there. It's just that one little bit. You guys want to see something else slightly interesting now? A little bit of different training. Just showing something. Ozzy, in. Sit. Wait. Wait. We're going to walk off. We're going to walk off. You guys can see over my shoulder. Come on then. See, so he's not completely untrainable. Despite how frustrating it might be on occasions. So I just stopped for a second because there was a runner coming past. I still get slightly self-conscious about doing videos in front of people. So these little training videos are slightly training me as well for camera work, for vlogging and things. But anyway, so you can see that he's listening, but there are still tiny little bits here and there. We're getting tiny bits of progress here and there, which isn't a problem. Not a problem at all. We're always going to get tiny bits of progress, but it's the same as, like, a bit of a weird example, I guess. It's the same as when you're losing weight or you're training for something. You get really good at it, or you lose a lot of weight all at once, and then you plateau for a little bit. And I think we're plateauing for a little bit at the moment. But I realised one of the things I can do for Ozzy is use the walk as part of the treat for doing well, if that makes sense. So I can actually walk him along on the lead, and he doesn't get to come off the lead until he does as he's told. Yeah, buddy. Trying to learn to talk in front of people. So he doesn't get to come off the lead until he does as he's told, basically. So in this case, he's not. Well, in the case back there, Ozzy, come on. A dog coming up behind us. In the case back there, he really wanted to come off the lead. But before he could come off the lead, I needed him to stop pulling. I also did it way back at the beginning of the canal as well. So we went back and forth for quite a while, actually. So I'm a little bit out of breath for some reason. Went back and forth for quite a while, actually. And getting closer and closer to the gate for the canal. He knows where that gate is. He knows what it means. He knows it means that he can come off the lead. So the treat in that occasion was coming off the lead and getting to go and play. The same with what I just did then. The treat was getting to come off the lead and go and play, as well as the actual snack treats, because I realised he's a little bit goal oriented. He needs something to work towards, if that makes sense. Like, he doesn't get to come off the lead unless he behaves himself. Don't know how that's going to work out. As I say, it's literally all trial and error at the moment. And this is really more just a progress update rather than a full training video today. Because as I said, we've plateaued a little bit. Anyway, we're going to go on a bit further ahead to the 14 lock centre. And we'll do another little bit of training video by there. And see if I can show the progress a little bit better. Ozzy, in. In. No. In. Okay. In all the way. Like that. Better. We're going to do one more and then you get a... Hang on. I know, you got a scratch. Right, come on. Right. Should we try something? Right. Try this way. Good boy, much better. Much better. Right. You want to try this? You want to try this again like we did earlier? Right. You ready? Do you smell? Get a good smell. Get all that smell in your nose. Right. Right, come on. Hey. Ozzy, pay attention. No? Not doing it? In. In. Nope. In. Still not right. In. Like that. Big old butt by there, okay? Right. We're not enough playing around now. Ready? Go. Good boy. Walk nice. Walk nice. Can we turn around and get a good turn? Good boy. Good boy, Ozzy. Ozzy, in.
Thank you.
That's okay. He's doing a bit of training. Good boy. Good boy. Right. See if we can get another one of those, shall we? Do another one? Ready? Right. So. No. We're going to start with the in. 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 Good boy. See, I'm not pulling your lead. We're not correcting you with the lead. It's just there at the moment. Because we need it to go loose, don't we? And we need to learn. Right. So, you being a good boy? Yeah? Right. No. You're too far ahead. In. Good boy. Right. Walk nice. Walk nice. Good boy. Good boy. Right, let's go around these poles and then we can come back to the camera then, can't we? Right. Go around the poles. Come. Walk nice. Gotta remember to keep my head up. So I am in control. Hey. Good boy. What a good boy. Walk nice. What a good boy. What a good boy. Bit of impromptu training in the middle of the path, why not? It's a beautiful area to be training in though. And the interesting thing is I can just pop you guys down on this little tripod and I can keep walking with you. Just compress you back down. Pop your legs back in and we're all good. Ozzy's still on the lead at the moment though. So should we let him go? Should we show you guys what we did a second ago? Again, sit. This is how good he is at off lead, coming off the lead. No, back in. Right, we see him. Let's get this lead out of the way so it's not rattling around in the video. Right, we see him. We see the good boy. Right. Sit. Wait. Come. Good boy. See, he likes training. And I like training him. Even if it is sometimes literally and figuratively 2 steps forward, 3 steps forward, 1 step back. That is literally what the training is all the time. Anyway, up to the 14 lock centre. Obviously back at the 14 lock centre at the moment. Microphone's tucked in my scarf. You can see behind me, 14 lock centre. Still a nice place. Still under a lot of construction behind you guys. But I think we're going to do what we did last time. We're going to do a little walk back and forth by here. There's a ton of distractions, the same as last time. So obviously you got people behind me here, eating their breakfast, trying to have a nice morning. What they don't want is Ozzy being a pain in the butt. Currently, he sat down on the floor in front of me. Dogs over that side, dogs over that side, cars in the car park, plenty of things to distract him. So I'm going to pop you guys a bit further back by there. And we're going to do our walks up and down here the same as we did last time. And hopefully this microphone stays quite secure in my scarf. I think it'll be okay. Concealing the microphone in the scarf. Right, so we're going to check that you guys can see. You can, obviously. Grab Ozzy's lead. As you can see, he's super well behaved at the moment. I hope you guys can hear me because I'm turning my volume, let got my voice volume down a bit. No, I don't think anybody really cares, to be honest with you. Everybody's seen my videos by this point. Not to sound too big-headed, but I do share these videos everywhere, so. Right. Start with the basic thing, as we usually do. Ozzy, in. In. Now, we're a little bit distracted. I'll give him that. He got like 3/4 of the way there. So we're going to walk him a bit. Get him used to you are back on the lead. Good boy, Ozzy. Good boy. Good boy. Much better. See, so we're making quite a bit of headroom here. We're making quite a bit of good training here. Well, that's showing a reasonably good update, didn't it, Oz? Come on, Oz. Come on. Good boy. Right. Now, we need you just a little bit closer in, because you're actually doing really good. And I just realised I've got 4 of these treats left. So should we use the last 4 of these treats up doing this bit? Okay. In. Oh, perfect. Good boy. Right. Sniff it so you know what's coming. Give it a little lick. Give it a little nibble. There you go. So you know what we got. Right. Walk nice. Walk nice. Good boy. Ozzy, walk nice. Good boy. Come on. Walk nice. You've got to go all the way back to the camera with your full attention. Come on. Good boy. Walk nice. Good boy. Good boy. Should we do another one? We've got 3 of these left, okay? This lead was slack the entire time. I don't know if you noticed. In. Good boy. Good boy. Right. Ready? This has become quite a bit more of an update than I thought it was going to. Right. Sniff it. Make sure you know what it is. Get a little nibble. Right, come on. Right. My head's up. Ozzy is walking nice. Good boy. Walk nice. Ozzy, walk nice. Good boy. Good boy, Ozzy. Good boy. That's what we need. Can we get you in though? Because you're a little bit off. In. You were a teeny bit off. Good boy. You're right behind me, but you're a good boy. Remember, everything is about the treats and the praise. I have to keep remembering that. Oh, I lied to you. We got 1.5 left. Do you reckon I should give you the half? Or should we do it? We'll do training. Come on, we'll do training with the half. Come on. Right, you're already in, so I don't need to do it in. But we can go around. And we're going to go over here. Good boy, Ozzy. Ozzy. Here, we're getting distracted by the dog. Ozzy, come on. Ozzy, this way. Good boy. Even with the distraction, good boy. Good boy. You're a little bit off. In. Ozzy, in. See, we're distracted now, so we've got to get him back. In. Ozzy, in. In. Good boy. I don't know where the distraction went. The distraction's over there. Now, we're going to make you do the whole thing. Right. Got one more treat left. Good boy. Right. Sniff it. Get a little nibble so you know what's there. That distracted me as well, so I don't blame him. Ozzy, in. You guys probably didn't hear that. The dog over there just went nuts. Right. We got distracted. Come on. Walk nice. That. Too much distraction. In. Ozzy. Hey. Follow it properly. Walk nice. Oz. This way. Ah. In. In. Good boy. Walk nice. Okay, that's mostly without the treat, because he wasn't all that interested in the treat. I let him have it at the last second. Ozzy, in. Okay, in. Good boy. I did the smallest amount of correction on the lead then. Wait. Good boy. Go. Go. Good boy. See, so he's not stupid. He knows what he needs to do. Don't you? Don't you? Ozzy, come. Good boy. Where's your good boy? Ozzy, where's your good boy? Where's your good boy? Walk nice. Come on in. That. Walk nice. So as you guys saw from the last little B-roll clip, after we came from the 14 lock centre, we started walking along the canal towards a more urban spot with more houses. It was like all of the previous videos training had gone out the window. He would do in if I stopped, but the walk nice, not interested. It's weird. This is part of what I meant before with the whole sort of 3 steps forward, 2 steps back type of thing, where you get tiny little bits here and there, but things still get a little bit messed up. As soon as we hit sort of urban environments with houses, it's like all those smells and those noises make him think. I don't think he's intentionally ignoring any commands, but it does make him think, oh, I'm going to pull ahead and do this. And he wants to keep walking ahead. So that's part of the thing I need to get out of him, really. You know, because he has to understand it's the same rules apply. It's not just, oh, I'll walk nice along a country road, or I'll walk nice along the canal, or it's not just that. he has to realise that the same rules apply everywhere. That's what I mean when I mentioned in the last update video that the frustration can build up quite a bit. As far as I'm concerned, in my head, I'm doing the same thing. Doing the same commands. I'm doing the same sort of actions. You know, I'm going in and I'm bringing him down by the side of me. But he's still trying to put, you know, in some certain environments, he's perfect. And all of a sudden, he starts pulling out in front of us again. See? So, I still get frustrated. Still saying the good boys. Still giving the treats where I can. I've run out at the moment, but there is actually something in my backpack that I could use as treats, but I was trying to save those when we get to the chill out spot for him. But, you know, as I say, small steps. And obviously one of the next bits is trying to get him to do it around his friends. Steady. Ready, go. Hey. Ready, steady, go. Ozzy, come. Good boy. So not really dog training related, just more of a interesting camera update related. Microphone's in my scarf again. A little bit more camera related. Still loving this Osmo Action 5 camera, to be honest. I got this little shoulder mount as well now. Give you guys a bit of a closer look. It's not an official one. Got it on AliExpress, super cheap. Same as the little monopod selfie stick you guys are on at the moment. But what I love is the quick magnet release mechanism for these things. So you see this? This is like a magnet release. And unlike trying to film with my Osmo gimbal, my Osmo SE, with the phone, it's a lot less faff and a lot less setup. To the point that I can literally, I'm going to grab you guys, I can literally snap you guys off there, snap you guys onto the shoulder mount, and I can keep walking. And this is what you guys are normally on. You guys are normally on this. Now this extends all the way out. This is what I was talking about earlier, where I can just live unscrew that, snap that out. Now imagine you guys are on top of this, drop you down and walk away. How much easier is that? And I want you guys on there to do a video. Snap you guys off there. Snap you onto there. Click you in. Microphone's wireless. Do as I please. You guys have gone from stick to shoulder mount, back to stick, hands free. How much easier is that? And then I can just snap you guys up, fold your legs in, shorten you down, stretch you back out a bit, and we're right back onto the tripod. We're right back onto walking, doing a vlog style. Can't do that with my phone on the Osmo SE. Not easily anyway. Because the phone, the Osmo SE is not going to go on a shoulder mount. So the gimbal's not going to go on the shoulder mount. And then the camera, the phone, isn't necessarily going to go on this stand. I could get a stand for it, but that's a different stand. It's a different mounting system. You got to take it off that mounting system. You got to clip it onto one, from the other one onto the other one. Whereas this, These quick releases on this tripod make everything super smooth. And Ozzy's kicking dirt all over me. Make everything super smooth. Yeah, I know that's a bit of a detour off the normal sort of theme of these dog training videos at the moment. I just wanted to get through that with you guys. Super pleased with the Osmo Action 4. Could have done the Action 5 Pro, but I don't need to. I mean, I'm in a really dark, dingy area right now. I'm in the woods. You guys can still see me. Alright. Picks up the shadows a lot more. Definitely picks up the shadows a lot more. Don't know if the Action 5 Pro would have helped with that. I've seen comparison videos from a number of different people, and they all pretty much look vaguely the same. What did I think? What was the Action 5 at? I think the Action 5 had a bit more dynamic range and colour and whatever, but the 4 is still kind of a standard right now, and it's still really smooth. You can still go up to high frame rates if you need to. Yeah, it's just really smooth. It's just really good for doing videos with. The file sizes are huge. That's because at the moment I'm filming in 4K 60 with 10-bit D-Log. Yeah, I know. I got kind of into a little bit, tiny bit of like color grading stuff and LUTs and things like that in DaVinci Resolve. But I love the camera. It's great. And I love their mounting system. No, I don't know what that was about. Maybe it was a DJI sponsor me. I've tried to actually put, you know, you do like the collaborator things on Instagram where you collaborate with different Instagram profiles and stuff. I have actually tried to invite DJI to collaborate. I'm not big enough. I'm not big enough. We'll carry on doing updates down there actually. We'll get to the chill out spot first. So we're at the chill out spot, but we've decided to, normally we'd sit way back there, but I decided to sit a little bit more old school. We're going to sit, remember this? We have this big old tree. It's kind of hangs over the water a bit, and this is where we used to sit when we first started coming up this way. So hang on, you guys are slipping down inside my hoodie. There we go. So this is where we used to sit when we first started coming here. And I decided to sit by here today. We haven't sat by here for a while. I used to kind of maintain this little area a little bit. Now I maintain all the bigger area down there as like a little sitting area. Still not showing anybody where the sitting area is though. So, But anyway, let's get to a quick update a minute. Well, it's not really an update, it's just more of a nice talking point. Back, what was it, 10 days ago, when I put up the original video, looking at my phone down here, when I put up the original video of part 2 of the dog training, somebody, Morph768, commented on it saying, "Hi OJ, Ozzy, Jason, OJ Adventures. I take these videos are about mental health. I think if you talk more about mental health, people will relate to your videos. You're not doing too bad considering you're quite new to all this. Keep it up, mate." I don't always do comment readouts on my videos, but that one kind of interested me. Because, yeah, I guess these videos are not necessarily intended to be like mental health videos. But the hiking helps with my mental health. The hanging out with Ozzy helps with my mental health. I video those things, so hence they are probably connected. So yeah, you're not entirely wrong. So Ozzy's just chilling, just walking around behind me, just climbing up the back behind me. There's water down there, by the way, behind me. I don't know where he just came from. You guys probably saw him turning up behind me, but I get the small square screen on the front of the camera, so I don't see some of the bits on the one side. But yeah, I guess it is somewhat about mental health. I do talk about mental health quite a bit. I haven't really talked about it. Right, I talk about it quite a bit, but obviously I do the whittling side of things. I come out here and I do a bit of meditation when I whittle, especially in this area. I also there's a notebook in my bag as well, which is something I've not really talked about all that much. My main journal is not in this notebook that's in my bag. This is more of a random thoughts notebook. It's easier if I just pull the notebook out. There it is. It's in OD green as well. I like green, everything. Green, 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 whatever. This is more of just a random thoughts book more than anything. It's not really full-on journal. The full-on journal lives at home. I tend to write in that in the evenings. Not every evening. I've been quite bad at keeping up with it over the past few weeks. But journaling does help. Journaling definitely helps. I'm going to go wait a second. I'm going to reposition this microphone. And we're back. You guys are properly clipped to my shirt now, not just hanging off the scarf like randomly. So as I was saying, yeah, I guess these videos are somewhat mental health related. And I guess with the fact that I'm training Ozzy up to become a therapy dog, to come out and help other people, that's to do with mental health as well. Because, people in hospital need mental health support just as much as I do. And Ozzy and myself can provide that by turning up and letting people play with Ozzy. Just as soon as we can get through the training issues. But, yeah. I don't see the training being done or completed enough to a point that he'll pass the test before Christmas. My estimate at the moment is probably end of January, but let's see how it goes, I guess. We'll see how it goes. What are you up to? Oh, he's over there playing. Normally we're down the other end playing in the water and stuff. So I decided we'd sit by here today. He's going to want some food in a minute as well, the same as me. I'm quite hungry. Quarter to 12 right now, so it is lunchtime coming up. But yeah, another quick update. Just randomly figured I'd give it a try, because you don't know till you ask. I emailed a couple of random small companies to try and see if I could get maybe a sponsorship for one of the videos. You never know. I used to do it all the time when I did radio. So I would email companies about product reviews and things like that, because I used to have a YouTube channel called TechCast. Some of the videos are still around somewhere, but whatever. And I used to email the companies and ask them, because you don't know till you ask. Some of them were, yeah, great, we'll give you stuff, and some of them were like, yeah, no, you're too small. You're too small. Our products wouldn't get seen by anything. And that's pretty much what I've come across at the moment. But we are, me and Ozzy, are only 4 subscribers away from our goal of 100 by the end of the year. So we'll see. I've been doing little short videos advertising that. So every time I seem to do a short about getting more subscribers to get up to the 100 goal, I usually end up with at least 1 more subscriber. So by that logic, I need to do 4 video shorts about subscribing to the channel. But, well, we'll see how it goes. I am very confident that we're going to go over 100 by the end of the year. Because I'm trying to keep up with doing some videos now. And doing this little video series of me training Ozzy and myself, training myself as well. Keep forgetting it's a two-way thing. That's encouraging to do videos. But anyway, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment. Tell me how you deal with your mental health. Are you journaling? Are you just hiking? Are you playing with your dog? Doesn't have to be any of those things. It could be literally anything. In the comments. See you in the next video.